She cheated on me and said, I'd do it again if I had to, but she never saw this coming. Dash dash dash. I had always believed in love, the kind that makes your heart race and your soul feel at home. When I met Aisha, she was everything I ever wanted. Beautiful, kind, and full of life. We had been together for 3 years, and I had planned to propose to her next month. But life had other plans. One evening, I noticed she had been distant. She smiled, but it never reached her eyes. When I confronted her, she sighed, avoiding my gaze. Then she said it, words that shattered me. I cheated on you, Adil, she whispered. And I'd do it again if I had to. I felt like my world had collapsed. Why? I asked, barely able to breathe. She bit her lip, hesitating. Because I was lonely, and I needed something more. I clenched my fists but held back my anger. You needed something more than love. She nodded, looking guilty but not regretful. I don't expect you to understand. I stood there, broken yet calm. You never really loved me, did you? She didn't answer. That silence was louder than any words she could have spoken. But she never saw what was coming next. Dash dash dash. For days, I let her believe I was devastated, because I was. But I didn't beg. I didn't cry in front of her. Instead, I planned something unexpected. A week later, I invited her to a beautiful cafe where we had our first date. She arrived, looking surprised to see the table decorated with roses and a small gift box sitting in the middle. Her eyes lit up. You forgave me. I smiled, though it didn't reach my heart. Open the box. She hesitated, then slowly lifted the lid. Inside was a handwritten letter. She pulled it out and read. This is not a proposal. This is a goodbye. You broke my heart, but you set me free. I loved you with everything I had, but you chose someone else. So now, I choose myself. Her hands trembled as she looked up at me. Adil, I stood up, leaving her with the roses and the letter. Goodbye, Aisha. I hope, more, was worth losing everything. As I walked away, the pain still lingered, but so did something else, strength. She never saw it coming, but this was my moment of taking back control. And maybe, just maybe, my true love was still waiting for me, somewhere in the world.